Hi, everybody. Dan Illman here, taking a look at race number 7 at Delaware Park on Saturday. We'll throw up the field for the Grade 3 Kent. We are going 1 1/8 miles on the turf for 3-year-olds. The purse is $150,000. We're expecting some wet weather later this week and into the weekend at Delaware Park. Course condition could be a major determining factor in handicapping this race. We'll throw up the Timeform US pace projector first. You see the horse on the far outside. That's 007, who has yet to race on turf, expected to make the lead. He has shown good tactical speed on the main track. Personally, I think the 2 Yes This Time is going to try to make the lead. Now, Yes This Time is a very versatile horse. Came from last in his most recent start at Gulfstream Park, but has shown the ability to win on the front end, as he did 3 and 4 starts back. Remember to go to timeformus.com once scratches are made official on Saturday morning. This pace projector will update. And the reason I mention that is because the number 1 Gershwin is only going to run in this race, according to trainer Michael Stidham, if this race is washed off of the turf. Gershwin, of course, is the younger half-brother to Dubai World Cup winner Mystic Guide, who is expected to run Saturday at Belmont in the Suburban. Gershwin won the off-the-turf Penn Mile last time out, and Stidham told me early on Thursday morning he wants to keep this horse on the main track for now. So if this race goes on the turf, expect Gershwin to scratch and re-enter in the Dwyer at Belmont on Monday. If it's washed off, the horse is obviously a main contender. The number 2, Yes This Time, would pick up Joe Bravo. According to trainer Kelly Breen, I spoke to Breen on Thursday morning. If Gershwin scratches, Bravo, who rides Gershwin, would ride Yes This Time. Let's watch Yes This Time's last race. His 4th consecutive victory in the English Channel. He didn't get away to a great start. He's a little bit green with his lead changes you see in the stretch, but he gets it done as the favorite. He's now paired up Beyer tops in his last 2 races, and that versatility that I mentioned early on is going to work well for him. He's won on good turf, he's won on firm turf, he's won on the lead, he's won from off the pace, and he just looks like a very logical contender in the Kent. Shackled Love, the 3, is entered main track only. We'll move on to the 4, Be Here. Be Here is listed as a first-time gelding, and last time out was his turf debut at Delaware Park, and the winner of that race just ran away and bottomed out the field, opened up an insurmountable lead on the backstretch, and somehow was able to hold on. Be Here was a little bit green in the stretch, but he's a very well-bred gelding, and he moved up nicely to get second. It just looks like this horse is inching forward with each and every start. He's trained by a very shrewd horseman in Jonathan Thomas, and I wouldn't be surprised if Be Here gives a good account of himself on the turf. Like the King is the number 5 for trainer Wesley Ward. 8-5 on the morning line for Like the King. And I talked to Wesley on Thursday morning. He's concerned about the potential for a wet turf course. He told me that Like the King doesn't breeze as well on wet turf as he does on firm turf. The last start for Like the King was the Audubon Stakes. Wesley thought that Like the King didn't handle the good course condition at Churchill Downs that day. That being said, this horse has ability. He came from way out of it to win the Jeff Ruby Stakes, swinging 6-7 wide into the stretch. They ran him in the Kentucky Derby. He's just not a dirt horse. He is a turf and synthetic horse. Give him pace and maybe some firm turf, he's going to come running. I'm not sure I want him at a relatively short price, however, if this course comes up soft. Ward told me Chris Landeros retains the mount. The 6 is Eamon. Eamon just missed last time out at Gulfstream. We're going to watch that race. Non-winners are one other than. Eamon is going to finish ahead of 2 next out winners. The 4th place finisher coming back to win the not surprising stakes at Gulfstream with an 86 Buyer's speed figure. Eamon has really done nothing wrong since being claimed by trainer Joe Orsino. His last 3 races are all good. Now he gets a little bit of a class quiz, stepping up into the stakes ranks for the first time. Wooten Asset is the number 7. He's going to make his first start off the layoff for Graham Motion. Few better off layoffs than Graham, and this horse is getting Lasix for the first time. He ran well in the Laurel Futurity, his North American debut over very yielding ground last year. Tailed off in his last 2 starts, one over very firm ground in the Cecil B. DeMille, and he faced some good Southern California-based 2-year-olds in that race. The winner came back to be stakes placed twice with buyers of 78 and 81 respectively. You have to respect Motion off the layoff. This horse might need a little bit of pace help, however, up front. The number 8 is Vikram, entered main track only. We'll move to the 9, 007. 007 was a solid winner against Maryland-bred allowance foes last time out over sloppy going. tiny bit of turf pedigree here. He's by Hard Sprung. He's a half to a multiple stakes winner named Great Bulls of Fire, who went 1 for 2 on turf in his career, winning his turf debut. You take a look at my top picks in here. I just love the versatility from the Yes That's Time. I don't worry about course condition. I really don't worry about race flow because he can be placed anywhere within the context of the race. I think he's found a good spot to step up into the graded stakes ranks. We'll see if he can get the mile in an eighth. I think being out of a smart strike mare, he should be able to handle it. Yes This Time's my top pick. I'm going 2, 4, 6, and 5 in the Grade 3 Kent on Saturday at Delaware. Good luck.